So, Xbox Blacklist reviewer for harsh Dragon Age The Veilguard review and demands positive comments for Avowed. Yeah, that's the kind of route we're going now. Xbox and Obsidian Entertainment have reportedly denied a review code to a reviewer for Avowed because of her harsh criticism of Dragon Age The Veilguard. Spanish language reviewer Natalia Serenova reportedly that Obsidian Entertainment and its parent company Xbox denied her review code due to her harsh criticism of Dragon Age The Veilguard. Why would it matter what she says about that game? Why would it matter? She wrote on Twitter, I was denied a code for Avowed since my critique of Dragon Age The Veilguard was too harsh. Furthermore, she revealed that she was blocked by the staff over at Xbox. She concluded, something smells fishy and rotten. The game will be a disaster, mark my words, only saved by Game Pass. You got some, like it's back and forth. Seen from above, she shared screenshots of her interaction with a representative from Xbox. Twitter user Gigabear shared a translation by Twitter's Grok AI. It was confirmed to be an accurate translation of Serenova, accurate translation by Serenova. It reads, "You were too offensive with the criticism of Dragon Age. In no way can actually let me too offensive to Dragon Age. No way can we give you review codes. And I tell you outright, if you want us to give you the codes, you will have to earn them by speaking well of the game. For now, you're blacklisted. Have an excellent day." So I have to be submissive and lick boots. So say everything is fine. While the games you are propaganda trash, I'll say it louder and clear. But when it's about paying the bribes, I'm very punctual, right? If you don't want to give me the code for Avowed to review for something, uh, it will it will be then Patrick from SpongeBob. This conversation seems to be about a disagreement over game reviews and possibly ethics in game journalism. The mention of Avowed refers to the game. Serenova roasted Dragon Age The Veilguard at the end of October after she alleged the game alleged to have gotten a review code by lying. Oh yeah. I remember that. Yeah, she said that. Yeah, she said she got it because she couldn't get it, and so she had to say that she was non-binary, and they gave her the code. Yeah, I remember that. As she was non-binary. Translated by Google, she wrote on Twitter, "Guess who got a review code for Dragon Age The Veilguard? BioWare just sold his soul to the devil. I just had to say I was not a non-binary woman and they gave it to me. Get ready for mega reviews soon or tomorrow." Yeah, I remember that. That was hilarious. That's hilarious. The fact that all she has to do is say I'm non-binary and they're like, "There you go. Get the code." It kind of says who their main audience was. If they're not going to let any, if all you have to do is say you're non-binary or you're trans or you're gay, or and they instantly just give you a code. Gee, I wonder who the audience was really, what it was really aimed at. As for her review, Serenova wrote, "Terrible graphics, boring and monotonous combat, and they want to copy God of War, but in a bad way. This game does not run on a constant 30 FPS. It drops and the screen freezes when there are too many PCs or many NPCs. Many of the dialogues are noticeably made with AI. Yeah, it's so bad. It is so bad. Very linear. The options lead nowhere. False free will. The creators of characters focused on the trans and LGBT community. Inclusive language and Spanish subtitles. The characters move very robotic. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they're just like Like, they're very stiff. Very stiff. They lack animations. The script doesn't make sense. Neither do the quests. From one place to another, killing bugs. Too much focus on homosexuality, lesbians, and drags. Race swap everywhere. She then summarized, it's a freaking piece of garbage as an RPG. Stay away from this game. Don't even buy it on sale. It's a pile of putrefaction created by people who have no freaking idea about video games. Uninstalled it already. F your mother. That's hilarious. The game will be the tombstone of BioWare. I mean, it's probably not, but I mean, the game is bad. If they don't fix all the bugs before launch, coupled with the political agenda, this game will be crap. And it was. It took a month before they finally reached 1 million copies. The game cost 200 to 300 million to make, and they only made about 70 million. So, they're going to try to blame the grifters, they're going to try to, the incels and the haters, instead of just looking and saying, oh, gee, maybe we created a bad product. No, nope, always blame the gamer. We're the scapegoats now. You don't want to accept responsibility for making a crap game? Just blame the gamer. Always blame the gamer. Yeah, I think these are people who have the mentality of 5-year-olds. They can't handle criticism. When you're harsh with the game, even when it's harsh, valid criticism, they can't take it. They can't take it. They need to have their freaking little tiny dick sucked at all times. Like, oh my God. Oh, actually, more is like, you guys are so great. Such a great game. They can't even comprehend that maybe they're not creating a good game. And then when the game comes out and no one plays it, guess who gets blamed? The gamer. Not the people creating the game. No, the gamer gets blamed. So, these people deserve everything they get. And considering Avowed has got that freaking weirdo Matt Hansen working there, the art director or whatever, who just completely is a liability at this point. People are seeing his rants online and like, I'm not buying the game now. I've said before that dude is basically the Rachel Zegler of Obsidian Entertainment. You know, he wasn't content just going after the gamers, but then he wants to insult anyone who voted for Donald Trump, including members of his own community on his own side, because guess what? It would take more than just all MAGA Republicans to vote the guy in office. So you had to have people on the left and independents to vote for this guy. And this guy comes out and just like, oh yeah, I hope they all rot for the rest of their putrid lives. Yeah, that's a great way to get people to play your game. Just like it's a great way to get people to see your movie. Just alienate more than half of the, or not even just, yeah, way more than half of the country, because you're so freaking into politics that you can't stop whining about Orange Man bad. Go ahead. Keep alienating people. And then when your game fails, guess what? You're going to sit there and blame us. You're the one saying, oh, Donald Trump supporters, and if you vote for him, you deserve to rot for the rest of your putrid life. And then the game isn't made for you. If you have a problem with political agendas, then it's not for you. Don't play it. And then when the game fails, it's, oh my God, what happened? What happened? This game was supposed to be a success. It's all the gamer's fault, not us. It's all your fault. Every time. Every time. Happens every time. It's like clockwork. It's like clockwork. You know, death and taxes, that's two, certain things in life. But game studios, or any studio in general, coming out and attacking the fans and blaming the fans for their failure, yeah, it's just as certain as death and taxes. As the sun as the sun will rise and the sun will set, you'll have some asshole in a gaming company coming out and insulting the player base, blaming them for all the failures, alienating more than half the country because they decided to vote for Donald Trump. So these people take no responsibility. Their mentality is that of a fucking 5-year-old. And I really hope that these people who are doing that, not the innocent ones, the ones who are just there and doing their jobs and making the game. No, people like Matt Hansen, the ones who can't shut up, who need to force identity politics and everything. I hope every single one of them gets what they deserve. I hope they all end up without jobs. And then when they do, I want companies to start saying, yeah, we'll hire you, but you can't do what you were doing last time. If you're working for us, you're keeping your mouth shut. You're not going online and going on unhinged rants and alienating an entire player base. You're going to keep your mouth shut. The minute we see you doing any kind of ranting online, we will fire you. They want to play the cancel game with the right, so maybe they should start playing the cancel game with themselves, with each other, on their own side. Because these people are just making these companies lose a lot of money. And when they lose money, layoffs happen. And when layoffs happen, good people lose their jobs. All because one or two people in that company couldn't shut their fucking mouths. So hundreds of people have to lose their jobs because one or two people in the company couldn't keep their mouths shut. Does that sound fair to everyone? Doesn't sound fair to me. So maybe these people need to put their bullshit politics aside. Stop, oh, we're going to put this stuff in the games just to piss people off. Ugh. Maybe just make a good game. Maybe just make a good game. But that's wishful thinking. We know they're not. We know they're not because they're not smart enough to stop. But anyway, yeah, blacklisting someone for giving a bad review or being harsh, even if it's a valid criticism, you people are pansies. You people are pansies. Okay? Oh, and you were too harsh on the game. Okay, Cartman. You want Butters to sit there and type out all the good comments for you? All the good reviews because you're so much of a pansy that you can't handle criticism? Okay, Cartman. Anyway. My safe space. My safe space. That's exactly what it is. They don't want any of the negative stuff. They just want the positive. You're in your little safe space. God, South Park, once again, proving just once again. Anyway, that's going to do for me. You guys know the drill. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.